So the President's Prize, which is going to recognise work that is both commercially and socially responsible and successful, is aimed at raising awareness of the fact that advertising has a contribution to make above and beyond the economic one. I think the IPA Advertising Awards and the Effectiveness Awards have absolutely established the commercial power of advertising. What we're seeing now is, for a variety of reasons, the rise of what we might call conscious capitalism, where because of greater transparency in the market, because of what millennial consumers are requiring, and because of what is proven to work in the commercial marketplace, we're seeing more and more brands doing things that are purpose-driven and are contributing not just to the bottom line but also to their contribution to society as a whole. And we want the President's Prize to recognise those kinds of brands and those kinds of campaigns. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, one of the reasons why we wanted to make the award specifically only for commercial brands rather than charities or government work, which is more about behaviour change, for instance, is that the purpose of this award is to establish the link between doing the right thing and commercial success. So the theory of conscious capitalism, which I think various people have proved, including Jim Stengel, is that we will use this award to demonstrate that brands doing the right thing will also win with consumers. Well, not wanting to kind of anticipate the awards, but a campaign that I've referred to a number of times when talking about the President's Award was the campaign for Always Like a Girl, which highlighted the issue of teenage girls and confidence, which it did in an incredibly powerful way, in a way that was directly relevant to the brand itself, and I know that it's been successful commercially, so I'd be hoping to see an entry from that brand. Another really interesting example is Kenco and their Coffee versus Gangs initiative, which on a much smaller budget than some of their competitors has had a massively positive impact on their sales, and was obviously an initiative that was very relevant to the local communities that they were serving in terms of where they source their coffee from. And then probably a more well-known example would be Dove. Unilever obviously as a company have done a lot of work in the sustainability area, and Dove's campaign for natural beauty is a really interesting example. So those would be three. Well, I think what we really want to do is establish with beyond any doubt that brands that behave in a socially responsible way get rewarded for that behaviour by consumers in the marketplace, and we also want to establish the really powerful role that advertising can play as a force for good, not just economically but also societally. And if we can do those two things, I think we'll make advertising even more of a force for good than it is already.